This is Wyoming Rick Treasure Reveal, and what I'm doing, I don't generally like to do rows, but I've got 50 rows of nickels in this bag, which is 2,000 nickels, and got them from the same bank I did the other day. They had 2,000 nickels loose in the bag, and I found 327 of the W-Mint Denvers. Not W-Mint, what am I saying? The D-Mint Denver nickels, and this is coming from the same bank. And she said they just get tossed in the machine and they get rolled, and then they put them in a machine that rolls them. And so hopefully there's a lot of I keep saying W's, a lot of D-mints in this. And hopefully when I start opening these, there's going to be a lot of W's. The W's, I'll tell you what, I've got W-mints on my mind. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of Denver mints in this, and we're going to find out. Time will tell. So let's take one row out here. And I'm going to take the rows out. So you see there's 50 in there. So what I'm going to do, I can't do this one-handed very good as far as opening the rows and you know, one hand. I'll try one-handed here. Okay, and then I'm going to go out and come back in and see if we can find anything. Let's try this with my left hand. Yeah, and I'll spill them on the table, and if I see 2024s right off the bat, I may be in for a good evening of cornrow hunting. Let's see what happens here. So I'm not kind of tearing that thing to a lot of pieces. So let's see. Yeah, the other day when I found them 327, that was a 2024 Denver. Every sixth coin is pretty much what it amounts to. Let me go ahead and get the zoom up on this a little bit so you can see it. 2018 so far. Of course, I'm always looking for the oldie ones too, the old ones that I like to keep. That's a 1962 that I'm looking at right there. Let's look at these and see what I can find. Let me get my camera on them. 2023, 2011 is what this one is. Let me get it down here. Camera right here. 2018, 2018. I believe that this is from the same bank, because there was two different First Nationals. I got two bags of coins, 2,000 coins, $100 bags, and I didn't mark which bank it came from. So it might, who knows, it might have been at the other bank actually, and this one here might not have been the one at all. But if it is, then I might find a bunch of 2024s again. 2016, I'm going to find out, because in the one bag I only found two, and in the one good bag I found 327. Okay, so far haven't found anything. I was hoping they had them loose in the bag, but they didn't. I thought they were going to have them loose in the bag. Here's another coin, 2006, 2020. That's not one. That's not one. That's 1970, 2017, 2000 and something, 2003, I believe. And that's not one either. So I'm going to go out and then come back in when I find something, whether it be one of the older ones, war nickel, proof nickel, or whatever, and I will get back with some finds soon. Okay, I'm in row. I just went through row number 6, and I did find a 2024 Denver Mint. I happily will tell you that. What is so weird, I have not found any 1959 or olders or anything else, war nickels or anything else. This is it. It's unusual to go through that much coin and only find one find and not even have any old ones at all. So I'm going to get back to the hunt and see what kind of results I can share with you next. Okay, I've now went through 10 rows and I finally found a 1941. I finally found an oldie. And I've got this one that everybody's wanting. So 2 in 10 rows. Can't believe it. But hopefully this picks up. See what else I can find. Okay, number 12 row has just been opened. I found a 1943. And above the Monticello, there's an S, San Francisco Mint. So that's a good find. So I found 3 finds in 12 rows. 2 of them are really good. This one here and this one here. So I've got this to go. 38 rows to go because there's 50 rows total. And see what else I can find. Okay. And in row 13, I found a 1954 and it has a Denver Mint mark on the back. There it is. There it is. All right. Let's see what else I can find. Okay, row 19 produced my 5th find of the evening, a 1940, and it's a D. I looked at it on the back. So this makes 2 1940s, actually 3, I think. Yeah, 3 counting the War Nickel 1 1950s and a 2024 Denver Mint. Okay, I'm going to get back to the hunt. Okay, row 21 yielded 1 more 2024 Denver Mints and a 1940 Philadelphia Mint. So I got 29 rows to go. I'm doing them, bringing them out of the bag 5 at a time so I can keep up with the count easier that way. So this, you're looking at 22, 23, 24, and 25 rows coming up. So I'll get back to the hunt and hopefully I can start finding the 1944s left and right. I would love that, wouldn't it? Wouldn't everybody? Okay, row 22 yielded a 1941 Philadelphia Mint. I've got 3 more rows to get to 25, and then I'll be halfway there. So row 22, 1941 Philadelphia Mint. Row 24 yielded another 1941. It's a Philadelphia Mint. I looked on the back, so let's see what else we can find. Okay, row number 28 yielded another 1941. Can you believe that? It's Philadelphia Mint. And finally, another 2024 Denver Mint. So that's my 3rd one of those. So I got, this will be rows 29 and 30 right here. Because I'm doing them 5 at a time. So I'll get back with you in just a brief period of time. Row number 29 yielded up a 52. D. S. 52S. I'll have to look to see if that's worth anything. So there's my stack right now. The 40s, there's my stack. The 40s is outweighing everything by far. So anyway, I'm fixing to do row number 30. And row 32 yielded a 1946. Row number 47 yielded a 1948, and it is a Denver. I checked the back of it. So, okay, I've got 13 rows to go. Row 40 yielded a 1954, and the mint is an S on the back side. I've done looked at it, but I'll show it to you. 1954S. 10 rows to go. 10 rows to go. Okay, row number 43 finally yielded another 2024 Denver Mint Nickel. This one has a couple of dings. So that's row 42. Row 42. I may have said 43. Row 42. In row 45, another 2024 Denver. 5 rows to go. Okay. And I did find a Canadian, by the way, just for the sake of information. So I've got 5 of these 2024 Denvers as of right now. And hopefully this is starting to pick up pace. Okay, row number 47 yielded 2024 D. Nickel find, number 6 in this hunt. So got 3 rows to go. Let's see if I can find some more. Seems like it's picking up a little bit. So maybe the next bag that I got from the same bank's going to have a lot of promise with it. Okay, here are the results for bag 1 of those 3 $100 bags of nickels that I'm going to go through this evening. I got 9, 1940s, odd, but only 3 1950s, 6 2024 Denvers, and 1 1943 war nickel, which makes a total of 10 40s. And then, of course, I got the Canadian nickel right here. So 12, 18, about 25s, which is not a lot for 50 rows. But I'm really happy when I find these. I'm going to continue digging in nickel box and nickel bag, and after nickel bags and nickel rows, and just see how many I can find before the well starts seeming like it's going dry, because you know it will. Thank you for viewing this video. Please hit like and subscribe so I can bring you some more of this content, and hopefully I'll have better results on this bag number 2, December 16th nickel hunt.